Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome aboard if you are new, and welcome back to Project Zomboid and our Firewatch Tower home. I spent a bit of time off recording just cleaning up my mess a bit, getting things organized a little. I was going to do the rearranging and redecorating in here, but I figured I'd do that on camera. I don't know. I like watching that kind of stuff. I think it's kind of fun, so I'm going to go ahead and include it in this episode. And what I want to do... Oh, we've had some snow overnight, it looks like. Okay. Alright, let's see. We've got some warm clothes to put on here. It is quite chilly outside, it looks like. 7 below Fahrenheit. There we go. Now we're all bundled up. Alright, so we've got our first big snow. And it is the 25th of July. Sorry, I just had to toss my phone aside there. It's making noise at me. And I'm busy. So I also found out that those log stacks, like the ones that were over here on this side, when you dismantle them, you get a decent amount of logs from them. So I dismantled them. We've got some of the logs just packed up here in bundles with rope to store. So there's 20 logs there. And then I chopped the rest up into planks, so we've got a good supply of planks again. So hopefully we'll be able to upgrade this bottom floor at some point, but I do want to get a roof on here because we don't want snow inside our workshop. So I think what we will do is we will go ahead and start by just picking up some nails. We'll open a box here. I've got more boxes of nails in that bag, I think, don't I? Yeah, okay, cool. We've got plenty then. Then as many planks as I can carry. So yeah, first I just wanted to thank the people that have been sticking around and watching my silly stuff. It means a lot and kind of helps give me a reason to keep doing it. I mean, I enjoy doing this, which is the main reason I do it, but, you know, I can play this game as much as I want on my own, right? I don't have to take the time to record it and edit it and stuff, but I really enjoy, you know, playing it and sharing it with other people who are going to have to be careful here. Can't see where the edge is. Alright, let's go get the rest of these logs. So yeah, anyways, it's nice when other people also enjoy what I'm doing. This is the kind of stuff that I like watching, so I kind of just go with making that, and, you know, some people hopefully will also like that. And that's why today we're just kind of working on a bit of building at home. I'm still not feeling super great, but getting better. But I want to finish getting this place kind of sealed up. And then if things start getting a little too slow, like they have been around here anyways, I can always enable the chaos mod. The only thing with that is there are potentially game-ending things that can happen with that, so I'll have to go through the list and maybe just tweak what's there as far as potential things that could happen, because there are some things that would just completely wreck the entire run, so not really something I'm ready for at this moment. Maybe something I could turn on in the future if it gets boring or if people get bored of seeing this. Obviously, let me know down in the comments. I always appreciate it when people comment. I try and, well, I don't try, I do reply to every comment I get. Unless it's, you know, just a nested thing or maybe a bot comment or something. I tend to ignore that kind of stuff, but yeah, I mean, I'm here. I like to communicate, I guess. Part of the whole community thing. I really didn't think I'd care that much for it. I figured I would just, you know, play games and record them and upload them and maybe do a bit here or there, but like getting the comments and replying to them is actually a lot nicer than I thought it would be. So what are we out of here? Planks again. All right. Let's go back downstairs. So yeah, if you have anything to say, feel free to comment, you know? I mean, obviously I prefer people to be nice. You know, criticism's cool. I don't mind, as long as it's constructive. You know, don't be an arse hat, and it's all good. And I try and do the same, you know? It's gonna take forever to get this roof finished. That's okay, we'll just babble while we do it. Okay. And back down we go. Our planks aren't going to last forever, it seems. I thought I had a good supply. I guess we can chop up some more of those logs. I was just saving them in case we needed to build something with them, such as the stairs. Although, what is my... Okay, we're getting close to 6. Oh yeah, I also, during that time when I was just playing before recording, I read all the books that I had available. So, all the skill bonuses, because, you know, no one wants to sit here while I go through like 2 in-game days reading books. That's not very fun. I also had someone suggest that I try and burn down a fire station now also, since I've tried to burn down the fire tower. I was kind of thinking the water treatment plant myself, but the fire station might add to my collection. Maybe I'll just see how many buildings I can ironically burn down. Oh, I missed a spot there. Yes, I did. Okay, let's go ahead and head back down here. Get some more planks. And back up we go. Now you can just barely see that line there. Well, not just barely. It stands out quite a bit with the snow, but... Let's see. I want to try and get this place buttoned up because, as you can see, we're already getting snow. So we started out very cold, and the weather timeline is very accelerated on this. It seems because we are. Let's see, how many days in are we? 16 days. So not too bad. We're half a month in. Oh, that's a bit fast for me to keep up with. And since we're about that far in, it's gone from being cold to being, well, snow on the ground, which is definitely going to make a problem. Like I said before, though, I did also set it so I can, so plants don't immediately die indoors. So I'm thinking maybe I can try and make some sort of greenhouse just with a bunch of windows and stuff and maybe grow something in. I keep getting these, like, dead tiles, and I'm not quite sure where they're from. They just keep randomly popping up. It could always be one of the mods I'm using, of course. I did also, on the side on a different thing, test out the RV mod, so that's working. So I'll show you that in a moment, too, when we finish up this area up here. Alright, there we go. We got a roof on it. That'll do for now. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this camper down here. I'll just drop these extra planks off so I'm not packing them around. Alright. Why are we hot? Oh, probably because we're technically inside. Just close these up. Hey David, how you doing? Gotta say hi to the gnome. Alright. See how our water barrels are doing. Okay, the last one I placed was 35. What do we got in here? 41. But is it... Yeah, it's unsafe. It used to be that rain barrels were safe water, but it seems they are not anymore, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Oh yeah, that's right, we're going to go in the trailer here. There we go. So this is what it looks like inside. Perfectly. Oh, hey, we've got a globe lamp in here too. Nice. That means I've got two. Alright, but yeah, perfectly normal living space, kind of. Not really anywhere to sleep in here. But we don't have to worry about that. We got an extra fridge and stove and stuff we can use. So that can be useful. We can also, if we go on long trips, we can hook this up to the truck and tow it with us and have kind of a mobile base to take with us, which would be really cool. Ooh, let's learn to make sushi. Got something useful in there already. Some comic books, towel, and dry myself off. Swimming goggles, huh? Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is what it looks like in here. Very useful little place, so we can definitely make use of that later. Alright, so we got that done. We have some planks left. The question is, do we want to fix these walls down here, or do we want to keep adding? Oh, that's why I had the door open. I didn't want to put windows in down here because they're, windows are a liability. You know, zombies can break through them. I suppose I could upgrade the windows when I can build bars and stuff, but for the moment we haven't had too many zombies wandering around out here, which is nice. We've got a lot of fuel. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to check. I wanted to see if I could make an amphora with pottery. Okay, maybe it's a build item. Because you can store yeah, here we go. We just need clay and a trowel. And you can store a whole bunch of liquid in them, so they're really good for storing water and fuel for your generators. So let's go ahead and see if, well, not see if, I know we've got a spade or a shovel around here somewhere. Because we had to use it to clean up our mess. There we go. We'll just stick this on our back. We'll put our trusty garden fork down right here. I said put our trusty garden fork down right here. There we go, thank you. Oh, we need sack. That was good English. Yes. We need sack. I'm gonna have to start naming my characters Ugg. Where's sack? I know I have sack. Sack here? Oh no, sack probably out here. I also need to build more doors, but I think I need more hinges for that. Did I have them in the gardening stuff? There's my hoe. I've been looking for my hoe everywhere. Alright, come on. Oh, there's the mason trowel. We need that. There. Okay, good. Ooh, 9 sacks. Very nice. Sacks are heavy. Oh, they've got stuff in them. Like wheat seeds. Oh, there's the heavy thing. Whole bunch of coke. That'll be really good if we decide to do blacksmithing. Which I have done in a previous series. It is really fun. I'm sad that I put it off for so long because it is such a cool little, well, not little, but such a cool skill in the game. When you can start making your own swords and using those to fight the zombies, it's so much more fun. Like, yeah, you can find machetes and stuff, or, you know, modded weapons, but being able to craft your own sword and, you know, take it into battle against the zombies is pretty awesome. Okay, the snow's making it really hard to see if there's any clay around here. That's, is that some? There we go, we found some over here. Okay, now that we can select it, we can move the cursor around at least and see if we can find any. And we'll just fill up all our sacks here. Because honestly, I will make multiple amphoras. I've used them before. They're kind of a pain to move around because they're really heavy when they're full. So it's difficult to do something like take it to the gas station and fill it up with gas and bring it home. But I can uh, fill up gas cans individually, and any sort of big containers, and bring those home and dump them into the M4 and just do that every time I go out. And that way I'm not having to go to the gas station all the time. And it would save a decent amount of time, I think. Oh, I saw green. There we go. Get it. Okay, I think we'll call that good for now. We don't need that much clay, but I figured since we were out there, we might as well grab it. Alright, now, the next thing is where am I going to store my generator? Actually, you know what? I know a good place for it. Let's get stuck on this box here for a minute. Let's drop these sacks of clay. We'll take 1 sack worth of clay for now. Set these sacks down. Dry off a bit. We're hurting a bit, not too bad. Getting a little peckish. We'll have to get some food here and hopefully not burn down the kitchen this time. Alright, let's take this generator. I think the red one's the best one. Oh wait, actually we've got one upstairs also. Yeah, you know what? That's gonna be our living area, so we might as well see about building it up here. Well, no, because it'll be a pain to come up and down just to get fuel. And really, it won't take that much work to fill the generator, so yeah, we'll build it down here by the garage or in this area. That way, when we go and get a bunch of gas cans full of fuel, we can just pull up and top it off. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to put a door there. We could keep them in here. I did just build this little room for no reason at all. So maybe we'll do that. Let's do that. We can always move it later if we want. Pottery. What do we mean? Oh, we need 10 clay. Okay, so we need more than 1 bag worth. That's okay. Oh. Durr. So let's take 1 more and we'll build 2. And we can, well, I don't know. Maybe use 1 for gas, maybe use 1 for water. Can't see anything with this wall in the way. I swear there was a setting for adjusting that, but I don't remember what it is. Because I can't really see what I'm doing in here, if that makes sense. Like I have this little pass-through behind here, but you can't really see it's there. It's kind of hidden under the stairs. Actually, no, you know what? I think I want to use this to park. Actually, you know what? There's room to park a vehicle and have some storage in here. We need to be smart about this. We do have limited space. See, they are quite large. Oh man, do I want to put that? I mean, I could put them out here along this side of the building. That's actually... Yeah, let's do that. I like that spot. That's a nice spot for it. Let's go put this generator up here. It can be a backup generator. We can't have it inside with us, obviously, because that would kill us. So, right now this area is outside, and I can always build a little patio off the back or whatever that's exposed to outside and have that for like a little generator area. I have a room with walls and, no ceiling or whatever. So that'll be something. Since we've got so many generators, I don't know what I'm going to do with all of them. I can start leaving them at gas stations, though. How are we doing on nails here? Plenty. Alright. Now, what we're going to... That's right, amphoras. And we were going to put them... Okay, I can't put it there. Why not? I do not know. Kind of want them inside. Let's put them inside. Live dangerously. There we go. And now we should be able to pick these up. Yep, they just weigh 20. And we can take them with us if we want. If you leave them outside, they'll gather water, I believe. So I could technically use one. Actually, you know what? Let's... I'll use this to store water from the barrels in. Then we'll just open it and it can gather some rainwater for us. Okay, so we've got this for our fuel. Holds 300 liters, so quite a bit. Alright, what next? What do we want to do next? We've got our roof on. We've got an amphora built. We could fix these walls. I know people don't want to see just a building episode, so I'm trying to think of a reason I need to go out. And I do need more hinges, but to do that I really only need to go to the hotel. But, let me think, what else is there to do? Oh, we're getting some serious lag here, give me a second. A little bit better. For some reason, my PC kicked into overdrive. Something on the map must have freaked it out. How many more stacks of clay? Okay, we've got that. How many? We got 4 on us. Let's go ahead and take one more and we'll make our second one in here because I want to have as much fuel stored up as possible. Because once actual winter gets here, we're gonna need it to. We're gonna need to keep, the generators running or generator running. The wood stove's gonna need to be kept running, just to keep it livable. So that is something we need to find. We need to find as many antique stoves as we can, because those will allow us to keep our rooms warm without using power. And we've got a lot of sticks and stuff we can burn, or also use for carving. And I'm really hoping the winter doesn't completely ruin the fishing, because I was kind of planning on hopefully using that for some food supply. We're getting a little drowsy, hungry. Let's go grab a snack. Yeah, I've got the one antique stove I found there we're going to use for the workshop. We're going to have to figure out where to put some windows and go pick up some windows as well. So maybe we'll do that. We'll get some food, get some rest. We'll go pick up some hinges and some windows from the hotel, maybe. Oh, that's right. I also do want to go back to that construction site. So maybe we will do that also. Let's see, what do we have to eat? We've got eggs. Let's get this stale stuff out of the freezer. We can use that for cooking. Oh, we need to get out of all the hot clothes first, or we're going to cook to death. Don't need the hoodie, don't need the long johns, don't need the padded jacket. Take the rain. We need to patch our clothes up too. Jeez. I mean, that's not all holes. That's just the Ranger t-shirt with leaves on it, but it's got some holes in the shoulders. So I could get a thread. You know what? We'll. I took everything downstairs. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna go with the original plan. We're gonna get something to eat. Not gonna deal with cooking anything right now. I think. Let's just lay some canned peaches. Our scarf is dirty. We're gonna need to go to the river and wash up at some point here too, it looks like. Okay, there's our other towel. Alright, let's see. It's not too... Why are we in severe pain? Oh, muscle strain. That would make sense. We did a lot of work. Alright, well... That's going to put sleep out of the question for now, unless I want to take some painkillers. So, let's see about rearranging some stuff. We'll get some planks and some nails and maybe build some furniture. Kind of get things organized in home a little bit while we wait. Oh, good. Yeah, I know you hurt. How are we doing on nails here? 42? That should be alright for now. I hope. Alright, there we go. Oh, actually, while I'm down here, let's grab supplies and we'll patch up our clothes too. We might as well have this be a kind of recovery episode because the last few have been kind of crazy, to be honest. We got one door hinge there. Oh, it is still chilly in here. Is it because the doors... Oh, there's no door there. This door back here is open. And there's no power in here. I think if you have power, you get heat by default. Come on. Oh, we're encumbered. Never mind, can't pick anything else up. Up we go. Gotta be very careful not to run off any ledges once I break those rails down. Alright, there we go, back in the warm. Now, let's go ahead and set these down here. There we go. Oh, we gotta... So you know what, let's put the sack and the clay and the trowel can in here. We'll just set our bag down over here by the door. There we go. Alright, now. First off, I want to move the fridge over here where the garbage is. So let's go ahead and pick that up and get that put somewhere else. I think we'll just store it in the... Nope, box is full. We'll store it in the fridge for now. It can be a chill bin. Alright, now we're going to need to get everything out of the fridge. Which actually isn't that much stuff, so let's just take that all into our inventory. Now hopefully when I pick up the fridge, it'll just drop this stuff on the ground. Okay, gotta drop some stuff out of my inventory first. So we will put the food here. Man, it sure gets warm quick. Alright, here we go. And okay, good, it put that stuff on the floor. Now let's get this place down here. Can't tell if that... Oh, that's the fire extinguisher clipping weird in the logs. Okay, that's fine. We can take care of that. Alright, I'm going to get this stuff picked up and get ready, and then we'll build some stuff, I think. Alright, well, we had a good sleep, got things a little organized, and woke up to something pretty unfortunate. As you can see, we are inside right now, but if you look at my watch up in the corner, you'll see that I'm chilly, and it's 25.2 Fahrenheit, which is below freezing. So that would mean that it's likely the power has gone out. And yep, everything in the fridge is... Alright, so that means we're going to be on generator power from now on. We do have this one here. But I think I might use the one a bit further down. Well, you know what, let's see how loud it is. That's not too bad, really. Alright, let's see. We got things getting cold again. Yes, we do. Okay, good. Alright, well, now we are on generator power. Let's see. 3 lights, mini fridge, plain fridge. Okay, so we're gonna have to... I wish I had a way to turn this off. Let's go ahead and put all of this in the main fridge. And we'll move this downstairs, I think, maybe. Although, I did tweak with the generator range settings in the sandbox settings because of the height of this tower. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to run it up here, so I just gave it a little bit more vertical. You know, I run a cable up the tower. It's not too difficult to imagine. I mean, I do have the electrical skill and the generator book, so... Oh, you're supposed to pick that up. What is still in it? Ah, we still got stuff in the freezer. Alright, we can fix that. Let's put it in here. There we go. And then we'll just relocate this mini fridge so it's not sucking up power. Also, let's get some of these extra lights off. That doesn't need to be on. So we've just got... That actually doesn't need to be on during the day. We'll have to leave the generator running so we can keep the food good, but you know, I wonder if I could just put it outside since it's, you know, below freezing out here. I wonder if that would freeze it. I'll have to test that sometime. Alright, let's see now. Oh yeah, that's right, we had the mini fridge. Oops, I accidentally picked up a curtain. That is why I'm... why I didn't get the mini fridge the first time, actually. Yeah, see, we're 1.5 degrees down here, so... Suppose it doesn't matter if we leave that open for now. Will the generator reach this? It will. Okay, good. Then we can leave that closed. We do need to get a couple more doors built. But again, we'll need hinges and doorknobs for that, so we'll get to that. But I think I want to finish up here for this episode, instead of wandering out for no reason. Yep, we are 25 degrees. So once the main power goes out, you can no longer get, what is it? You no longer get electric heating in your home, even with the generator, so you gotta kinda be careful with that. Why am I hot? Alright, now, I think what I want to do is I want to try and get this window. We got a chance to break it, but it looks weird in this wall here. And I can move it over where we've got the broken window, if I can get it out without breaking it. I did. Beautiful. Okay. Now, can I... Okay. Still carrying the windows too heavy. We'll just put you in the fridge for now. It'll keep in there, right? You know, I could probably fix that with glass, but I don't have any, so... Alright, there we go. Now, are we carrying the broken window? No, it just removed it. That is fine by me. Oh, that's right, the bin's still in there, too. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Why will you not install? What's in the way? I failed to see. Yeah, that's not it. Why will you not let me put the window here? What is... Is it this wall? It's like it's not lining up right. Well, let me put it back where I got it either. Okay, so we're gonna have to... I think... Can we disassemble this wall? No. We're gonna need the handy sledgehammer. But that's okay. That's what we got it for. Alright. So let's go ahead and get rid of this wall here. Because we were gonna put a full wall in there anyways. There we go. Now... We don't want to leave a big gaping hole in our wall here, so let's go ahead and get this built. Alright, there's one. Oh, we must have leveled up. When you level up and things upgrade their quality, it unselects them for you. There we go. Alright, so wall. There we go, very nice. Oh yeah, I can start upgrading these too if I want. Well, you know what, we might as well. We got the stuff here with us. There we go. Still a little holy, but... Oh wait, we didn't get that one, that's why. There we go. Much better, okay. Now... You're not gonna let me put that there, are you? Okay, what if I... destroy this wall here and just build my own. What is in the way there? Is there, or is it just because I don't have the planks on me? Oh no, it would be because I was stupid and wasn't building a frame like an idiot, so let's get our frame in first. There we go. And then we'll get our window. You don't need to jump out to do that. You could have built it from the inside. I would have allowed it. Now, can we install our window here? No, what is the deal? It's like too big, it's weird. It's almost like, oh, I see, it's like half a window. No, I don't know. I'm getting very confused. So we're going to have to find a different window to put in there for now. But until then, let's get our bin. We'll set that here for now, so we can use it. Oh, it weighs too much. Not cool. We're gonna have to do something with it. Okay, I'll just drop it there for now. It's out of the way. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Okay, now, what do I have in the way of planks? Okay, we still got some. Nice. Put our sledgehammer away. We sleep with it on our bed. It's the only thing we trust. Alright, now let's see about getting some furniture built here. Not farming, furniture. Alright, so we've got counters or crates. Thinking maybe we'll do... No, that's just too fugly right now. I need a better level of crate. counters, we can make nice ones. So let's go with counters then. And we'll go with a corner. We'll put it here by the door, like so. That was quick. And then we'll put another corner here. Get some good old interior decorating going on here. Now, I put the TV in one of these. We can go ahead and set that back out. I thought I did. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and grab our curtain also. Where did I put the TV? There it is. Then we'll stick that right there. Right in the middle. There we go. Put our curtains back on. And we'll, no. There we go. We'll just close those for now. We'll act like that's not there. How are we doing for planks now? 6. Alright, so we've got some good storage room here. We've got our bed. I suppose we can sit on the bed to watch TV. I definitely want to get a bit more organized in here, but I think this will do for now. We have been going for quite a while. Let's see. Let's check our generator and see how. Alright, lights, mini fridge. It's still powering the mini fridge. Bugger. Okay. So, kind of made it a little bit more difficult on myself by increasing the range of the generator, but I can either turn that off or just put the mini fridge in something. I should see if I can pick up a large trash bin to bring home. That would be pretty cool. Where's my lights? There we go. Yeah, because this does not need to be using power right now, so we'll just go ahead and find somewhere else for it. Can we fit it in here for now? Yeah, we'll put it in there. And we don't need to carry our spade anymore, so we'll stick that here. Said we'll stick that here, please. What is your deal, my man? Is it too far away? Is that the problem? No, you just don't want to do it. Okay. You know what? I don't blame you. Here. I'll give you a break. Grab our fork. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else we want to do before we finish up this episode? I think we're doing alright. I probably won't make you suffer through me building all the walls. I'll have to set up windows and stuff, but that's okay. And I think the next episode we'll start with the trip to town and kind of go explore those building sites a bit more and see if we can find some stuff. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, think about giving me a sub. If there's anything particular you want to see, any questions, let me know in the comments below. I answer them all. And hopefully you'll come back for the next episode, and I will see you then. So until then, take care, be safe, and I will see you later.